I'm going to go over a little bit about my life now, but there's a lot that I'm not going to be able to show or talk about because I'm still not quite sure what I'm allowed to say and show about my life on the ship. So instead, I'm going to show you a little bit of my off the ship life. For one, this is the nicest longs I've ever seen. Look at that. It's so nice and clean. I don't know why it surprised me so much, but it did. But anyway, all the videos you're going to be seeing is me on Maui, and then later I'll show you a little bit of Kauai, since those are the 2 days I get off. So we get 1 day off a week, and which day we get alternates. So 1 week I'll get Sunday off and I'll get to see Maui, and then the other week I will get Kauai off and I'll get to explore Kauai on Thursdays. And then every Saturday when we're on Oahu, I get a late start because I work late, and so that's when I get to see Lori. But usually when I'm off on Maui or Kauai, I will get a bus ticket and I will take the bus as far across the island as it goes, just because I think it's a really, really good and cheap way to see the islands. I haven't been amazing about saving money being on the ship thus far. You'd think I would be, but I'm not. But this is just a really nice way to see the islands. I honestly prefer it over car because you can just sit and watch, and the buses always take such scenic routes because they have to pick up people at so many different stops. So I think it's a really, really great way. But I have gotten to go to the other side of Maui. I've gotten to explore a little bit in Lahaina, but not really. And Maui is personally my favorite place to get off because I really like the one coffee shop that is really near the port. It's really, really pretty. It has huge pastries, like the biggest ever, and it has like so many selections. It's actually really cool, and the people there are super, super nice. But yeah, so it's my favorite stop. Kauai is really nice as well. Kauai reminds me a lot more of Oahu, whereas Maui is a lot closer to the Big Island. There are 2 other ports that we stop in. One of them is Hilo, which is on the Big Island, and the other one is Kona, which is on the Big Island. And I really don't ever get off on those. I've gotten a couple hours off on Hilo a couple times, and then one single time I was able to get off on Kona for like 2 hours in the morning. But while I was exploring in Maui, I found another mall. Something that should be known about me is that if I go exploring, I'm gonna find a mall. Don't ask me why or how, I just will find them all. But anyway, on Saturdays, I get to go and see my cousins, and so this was an Asian Mart we had gone to, and while I've been gone, this is Lola. Lola came out to live with Lori. She also has a YouTube channel, and she posted a lot more regularly than me. She made really cute, fun videos. I loved her videos. They were really nice. If you want to see a lot better information about things that you can do on the islands, I would go and watch her stuff. She no longer lives there. She moved back about 2 weeks ago now.
Oh yeah. Oh, I like the saturation.
Right? It's actually on color pop right now. So I can turn the saturation off. So like look, in comparison, so if I turn, this is an ugly angle. So this is with it off.
Okay.
And sometimes if I'm in a colorful spot, it makes the colors too much and you can tell, but usually pop is prettier.
That's
See?
how much battery or whatever.
I don't know. It always lasts me more than a day.
Okay.
Yeah, not like if I'm exploring for a whole day, it'll last me that whole time.
Yeah.
The biggest problem is that I don't like to delete stuff, and so I just let it run, and then when it finally does get full, then I
Cheers to the camera. Cheers. Oh.
This was a lava lamp that one of my coworkers gave away because he was quitting and he didn't want to take it with him, so he just gave it to me, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I gave it to Lola, and then Lola moved now back to Texas, and so now it's just stuck with Lori because Lori still lives out here. But all the rest of these videos are going to be Kauai, so that's the other stop. Like I said, Kauai is closer to Oahu. It's a lot greener. It has a lot more of like just nature-wise, it's a lot closer to Oahu. But Kauai doesn't have a lot to do on the island. There's a lot less in the towns. I would say of all the places that we port, this one probably has the least. So everything you're seeing now, this is super far away from where we actually port. I find it kind of interesting. I don't know what people really do when they're on Kauai since there isn't really a lot to do. But once again, this was me going to the other side of the island and trying out different coffee shops. I want to start trying to go to every single town on Maui and Kauai, and then I'm going to try and make videos of each island. That way I can like show you all the different towns on the islands and like rate them. Obviously most of them aren't going to be touristy, so there probably won't be a lot to see, but I still think it'll be interesting and it'll be a good way to like kill time since I still have 6 months left here. I did just hit 3 months yesterday though, so I'm super excited about that. At like the 2 month mark, I was like, I could quit, and now I'm at the 3 month mark, and I'm like, you know what, I could totally come back. So, we'll see how I feel at the 6 month mark, because so far it's very up and down, which everybody said it would be. Anyway, this was another day I got to hang out with Lori and Lola, and I went to this cafe we hadn't been to before, and I got this really good tea, but you can see them in line right there, and we went and did an escape room, and I was so stoked about that.
Welcome aboard the Timeliner, where we always run on time. I'm Penny. If I can have your attention for just a moment, I'd like to point out some of the state-of-the-art features on your time-traveling train. First, you will notice the time travel control station in the center of the cabin. This will allow you to travel throughout the past, present, and future using our time cards. To retrieve a time card, locate and use one of our patented vending machines.
That's the thing over there. Like, that's advertised.
Everything on the
Everything is advertised.
It's
Stop, it's doing stuff.
Oh. Wow. Doing. Oh. Hey. Oh. Oh, look, it showed it in there. Oh wow. Now we're.
I love that these escape rooms let you take videos. That snake on the wall, I stuck my hand in it and it spit out steam. And we finished it in 30 minutes. I was so disappointed. Like it was so easy. I'm so used to that specific escape room being like so hard and stuff, but it was just, it was so easy. But anyway, that's been my last like 3 months, is that.